everyone. Um, it's 3 in the morning, and I've been finding it very hard to have a normal sleeping pattern lately. Um, and the only thing which I've been feeling really low for the past 48 hours, and the only thing which ever really helps me is supporting others and I don't know how is that? Should be like this, yeah. Supporting others and bringing my gift, as I don't have anything else to bring to the world. And I guess with Venus moving into Pisces, this is an amazing opportunity for me to come forward and bring information for whoever is watching this. I have not cried, I'm just a bit snotty. Today we're going Kim Kranz. Where did the other deck go? Kim Kranz. I've had these decks for about 3 or 4 years now, and to be honest, Kim Kranz, I never liked the back, but I love the other side, especially the comedian, because cats. But yeah, I love Kim Kranz, I love her artwork, I love everything which she has released, because I like the artwork, I like the idea behind everything. She has a very interesting take on just everything. Oh, okay, we have a card coming up. The Chariot. Awesome. Well, I guess this is the overall energy which all of us are having today. What I'll do is I'll just go with the oracles at first, and then I'll move with tarot to see what information is coming up. Now, Venus in Pisces is an amazing experience for all of us collectively, because Venus in Pisces is exalted and not taking those, and she has this amazing romantic, poetic, fulfilling energy, which, especially with Mercury there, we're really more subtle and I really can't express a lot of things because my Mercury is natally in Virgo, so it's a bit weird for me, so I'm just gonna go with intuition. But it's very calming energy at the moment. Although whatever, like, we all know what's happening around the world, the energy which is coming up for all of us collectively is healing, is love, and having St. Valentine's Day here coming up is even better, because I know that so many people are gonna be finding love, and I'll probably be doing another video for the St. Valentine's, so keep all that information for when things come true. But yeah, I heard 4 piles. I don't think I'm gonna be going with a pile today, really. I don't want to know anything about love in my life at the moment. I've really been struggling with that topic, so I don't want to be creating discomfort even more for myself. But yeah, I hope that I'm able to assist you guys. May Lord Jesus Christ and Hecate be with us and provide the utmost information, which is white, truthful, clear, and just what we need to know. I haven't used the archetypes in a long time, so it's quite possible that one of the cards I might not even remember, but with Mercury in Pisces, I don't think at the moment I need to go by logic, I need to go by intuition. So, yeah, let's start off. We have underneath the deck the poet. The poet, but it came up like this, and I'm gonna use it as overall energy. I feel like lots of things are not felt. I heard in my head a poem which was never written, and if you feel like you need to speak to yourself about a poem or something which is close to your heart, um, that might be nice, especially with the Chariot. Take control. This is a perfect time for all of the artistic people who I absolutely respect a lot. I've said it many times, I'm not very artistic myself, so I am very, I heard in my head, envious, but I'm not envious. I'm actually inspired by all artists because they are gifted so much. Now, for piles, um, we'll see what's coming up. Oh my god, I haven't used this deck in so long. Um, let's go. So we have the Chariot and we have the Poet reversed. Gonna go with 3 cards. Gonna go with 3 cards because I don't think I'll be able to manage all that energy. If it's a lot more cards for each pile. And today I don't have my cat aesthetic. I told you it's 3 in the morning and it's just a burst of inspiration. Pile 1, hello. Let's see what's happening here. The Destroyer. Oof. This reminds me of the Death card in Tarot. Daughter of Cups. That's nice actually, I'm happy with this. This is a 5 of what? 5 of Wands? I think it's 5 of Wands, yeah. Coming up reversed again. Empress reversed. Now pile 1. I'm hearing the message that you're destroying some kind of illusion where fighting and doing a lot is the way for you to receive and to create and to evolve. And with Venus in Pisces, I feel like she will bring calmness to you. Bear in mind that the Empress is the card of Venus. So I feel like your pile has the strongest message of destroying all those discomforts for you, where you're stuck in an endless, that's how I feel at least it is, you're stuck in an endless emotional cycle, which is creating distress. Of course, the 5 of Wands is coming up reversed, so I feel like also another message came up is like not going into conflict will resolve itself. And that doesn't mean that you need to go and fight with others and to do bad things to others. I feel like it's more about fighting for, that's what I'm hearing, fighting for your sovereignty, fighting for what you believe in, But this is not about quarrel. This is not about um, who's right or wrong. Rather, this is an emotional state. You've been really, and this is the destroyer. So you're destroying this state of emotions, which is causing you to constantly feel like you're in a fight stage where you need to fight with others and so you can evolve. You're not evolving that way. At the moment, especially with the state of the world, we need to bring love. And if you're seeking love outside yourself, first find it within yourself. Love all the parts inside yourself so that that way the universe can resonate back to you. Because we all create our reality. We all live in a different reality. And it's up to you to take charge of your own reality. And that won't come with fighting others. That will come through forgiveness even towards yourself, towards your divine feminine, which you're refusing to acknowledge. This very loving, adaptive, and loving energy. And I like to think, of course, we have this and this way of reversals, but lately I've been really reading cards in a different way for some reason. And I feel like this is the darkness around you. And this is your spirit. And I feel like you're blossoming from the spirit of yourself at the moment. And you've been noticing that. But because you're unsure of where you're going, you feel like everything is very dark around you. Bear in mind, I heard this maybe a week or two ago. The light does not chase the shadow. It shines within the shadow. So, if you're fighting shadows, it's time to destroy that mentality, emotional side of yourself, which is not causing you to move forward and move forward and you're still choosing not to fight for your love, for yourself, not for other people, for your own self-love. So yeah, Venus in Pisces might bring this very intuitive side towards self-love, Pawan. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Pao too. The maiden. Um, and I'll see the other cards, but this is such interesting energy because I feel like I think this was part of the archetype of the tree, but mostly the maiden is this very pure energy where she has still not been corrupted. And I'm hearing in my head a baby, your baby self, your child self, how you were as a maiden before you let your body be stained by the world. I'm hearing a Bulgarian poem, Ще бъдеш бял, which means you'll be in white. And it's this poem of a poet of ours who wrote a poem to a younger girl who he was in love with. And it is so romantic because he's like, very soon the veil of darkness, of shame, of corruption, which comes through many activities which come through adulthood, will stain her purity. And the whole poem is how that won't happen, how she won't be stained, how she will remain pure. And in that poem, she doesn't remain pure. So I feel like I want to cry. I feel like this is a very nice energy. Father of Pentacles, Taurus energy. You're being looked after. Four of Swords. Two of Pentacles. I feel like you need to balance two parts of yourself, which are how you relax and work with your higher self, and how you stabilize your life, where your resources are at. We have two Pentacles and Swords, which are earth and air, which are opposing energies. And here I feel like what is needed is for you to understand that cycles happen, and the purer you are in the way you stabilize your life, the better the outcome will be. And with I think, yeah, you see this, the sun as the third eye, but I feel like this is not just the sun. This looks like almost like an eclipse. It's such an interesting energy. I feel like you have this very, very strong energetic field where where you need to balance that. You need to stabilize yourself, and this might come through financial stability and looking after your loved ones and looking after yourself. Food is very important here. And because we have the maiden, you're just beginning. You might be feeling like you're so over, and because we have Venus in Pisces here, this might be, of course, about love, because Venus is exalted in Pisces. So if it's about love, this is a time for you to recognize that you don't need to be doing anything more except being stable. Stabilizing yourself, stabilizing your finances, stabilizing your relationships, and doing it through the point of balance, where I understand that it's juggling energy, but this is important for your transformation, because you are a butterfly. You are this energy which is constantly changing and transforming, and that needs time, integration. The Four of Swords means relaxation, calming yourself down, and this Taurus energy here, buy something luxurious, go to your favorite restaurant, spend time with your family, just have a very nice moment with yourself. Go back to your hometown, spend time with your closest people. Just really, really, really take this time for yourself, because you have so much to give. And if you're a person who doesn't have a lover, or you're unsure of how to deal with the emotions of seeking that for yourself, stabilize yourself. Stabilize your finances and how you treat yourself. and this will bring balance to you. Thank you, Pile 2. Pile 3. The Crown reversed. Such an interesting message came up. Eight of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Six of Cups reversed. Now, with the Crown reversed, and bear in mind, I don't think there are reverse meanings for these oracles, but I like to think of like clockwise and the movement. And I say reverse, but it's not reversed. But what I heard in my head is, I feel like you might be thinking that you're too old for love. And we have the Eight of Wands, which, look at it, it's like hitting the spot. And I want to see the cards themselves so I can know more. There is some congestion, I heard, of boundaries, which is good, very good. We also have the Six of Cups reversed here, and looking towards the future. And I feel like you're looking to create stability, not looking. The effect of Venus in Pisces will create stability for you, where the past will no longer linger on you. You might have children or something, and you might be feeling like, I'll never find anyone to love me with having children, especially with the Crown, but that's not right. And I want to point out that I have totally forgotten the meaning of the Crown, but she's a very wise woman. She knows a lot of spell work. She knows what to do. But I'm hearing this, like, not hearing, rather, it's very intuitive. You might be feeling like you know everything. Like you've gone through every cycle. And there's nothing for you to learn. But I feel like the universe is gonna bring something so fast towards you, where your boundaries will be met with a whole new reality, a whole new emotional state. And I'm hearing this song of Taylor Swift, Cardigan. So yeah, there is fast moving energy for you, Bio 3, which is coming up. And this can also be finances, especially with we have to consider, like, if Venus in Pisces in your second house, it is quite possible that your finances will be getting upgraded. You might be getting a house. Just not bad energy, just very new energy coming up, at least in my opinion, and coming up fast. This period for you might be feeling like, I don't know what's happening, and you're trying to integrate this, but and you will, because you have good boundaries here. And yeah, good energy here. Thank you, Pile 3. Pile 4. flame. You know, in my natal chart, the one energy which I've always lacked is fire. I only have Saturn in Aries, which is not the best place for Saturn. And lately I've been studying the primordial fire, the spark of inspiration, the first moment when something is created, and it brings forth change. And I can definitely say that a new flame is coming up for you. We'll see about what, but there is a whole new experience for you, which will come out of nowhere. You might not even expect it, you might not be looking for it, but you know, the moment we stop looking for something is the moment when things come to us. Oh my god, amazing. 5 of Pentacles reversed. I love this. I love this so much. I'll explain why. 8 of Pentacles reversed. This can be about money. The Lovers. This is about love. You might be connected to pile 3. Because with the 8 of Pentacles, I heard I've mastered it. But I don't think you have. You feel like God has left you out. That you're no longer connected to the divine source. That you cannot connect. That you are left out in the cold. I like to think of this flower as if it's in a well. And this is the 5 of Pentacles, correct? I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, sorry. This is the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, but I'll still keep my message. The 5 of Pentacles reversed is more like feeling left out, not being looked after. And the 6 of Pentacles coming up reversed is there is no reciprocity. And here, with the, not the Lovers, the 8 of Pentacles, I feel like you're releasing some kind of a web, which is, it could be love, because we have the Lovers, but making the correct choices for yourself, of where you put in your energy, of what kind of energy has been brought to you. And with the flame, I feel like you're gonna have a whole new experience of, how to say this, I'm in my head, I'm hearing this, when a relationship is meant to be, one person does 5 steps, the other person does 5 steps, and they meet in the middle. And I feel like you've been doing 6, 7, 8, 9 steps, 10 even, without you seeing progress. And where you've put your energy in, you see the web, you've been stuck, and you're not seeing any fruits of your labor. And with the flame, I feel like there is gonna be the good thing here is that we have the Lovers, where, and this is the last card of the 3, I feel like the moment you release that energy of not receiving, of this lack mentality where you are uh, you have to do so many more steps to receive, you shall receive out of nowhere. It might be like I'm here, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but um, you might be working in some kind of a corporate place, and the moment you release it inside yourself, you go out and you drop something or something happens and you meet someone, and it's gonna be so magical and so out of the blue. But not but you will release that mentality of no reciprocity. Maybe you've been always giving with no reward because this is how you were taught, and now you're being given this opportunity to learn that you don't need to do more. You don't need to do extra so you can receive. And bear in mind, with the chariot here, this is very masterful energy. This is a cycle which is ending and a whole new journey is beginning for you, Pile 4. So, yeah, I'm really happy for you. And this journey of Venus in Pisces will teach you what no longer serves you. What kind of. This can also be money, of you thinking, oh, I need to pour into this project more so that I can receive. And I need to work even harder so I can receive. That's not correct. You need to work smarter, not harder. And yeah, thank you, Pile 4. And thank you, everyone who stayed. I know some people watch all 4 piles. So, yeah, I wish you a very nice time with Venus in Pisces. Be compassionate, be empathetic, be loving, and spread joy.